not like it, politics and economics has a major part in culture and in history. So I truly appreciate my experience in Ghana because one, it allowed me to connect more with my culture in the part of Jamaica where I'm from. I'm Yoruba. Other people are from Ashanti, as in our Queen Nanny in Jamaica. But it just allowed me to connect cultures, and if I can just promote anything, is to support individuals, support organizations that are all about connecting each other. And not only just to connect, just so you can say that I know something about another person, but ensure that you advocate on behalf of other people as well. So thank you so much for this time and enjoy your night. Again, support not only in your effort, but also in your money.
Let us put our hands together for Dr. Letitia Malcolm. Yes, he actually said it all. You supporting tonight with your money as well. But we have to say that EBI is very appreciative of every effort that every one of you have put in there. And that is why we celebrate you tonight. Tonight is all about celebration, and we are celebrating every one of you. We have the DJs at the back. At the right time, we're gonna have every table give us a music of your choice, and we're gonna listen to that. So tables, please just go ahead and just come up with one music that you would like to hear tonight, so that we can all have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, you all believe and agree with me that in this life, when we walk, we need a partner. We need somebody that can usually walk the walk with us. And for EBI to have come this far, it always, and it would not be surprising that somebody walked the walk with the founder, the teacher. And this is the person that we are going to talk about or invite here to speak to us. This person has been a very good inspiration to Letitia. And because of her wonderful words, encouragement, and inspiration, there is one aspect of EBI's portfolio that has been named after her. And that is the part where these little ones, the kids, get their very first passport. Trust you me, I didn't get my first passport until I was 19 years old. And I got that one, never traveled with it. And in Ghana, 10 years later, your passport expires. 10 years afterwards, I never traveled. So my first passport expired until I was 26 years old. Then I had to go renew it. And I made my first ever trip outside Ghana to the United States. These are the experiences these many boys and girls are going to experience with EBI. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I welcome this wonderful person who, for over 26 years, have been teaching in Morgan State University. I told you Morgan State is here. They are represented. Let us put our hands together for Morgan State again. Yeah. Well, so this wonderful lady that I'm going to invite here has worked seriously and in every way possible to impress upon her students as a professor. You know how some of these professors are. They will never give you an A. They will never give you an A. Write anything you want to write, but she's not one of them. She received numerous fellowships, including a Ford Foundation Fellowship and Fulbright grants, enabling her to study and teach worldwide. This wonderful woman has traveled extensively, visiting countries across Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Americas. She performed as an African dancer at international festivals and was selected as a presenter at the UN World Conference on Women in Kenya. But out of all her achievements, this wonderful lady is especially proud of her work as an intern in the political economic section of the American Embassy in Accra, Ghana, and of her affiliations with Operations Crossroads Africa, where she served as a volunteer and group leader to students volunteering in rural Africa, namely Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, and the Gambia. Ladies and gentlemen, with a singular honor, let us put our hands together as I invite here Ms. Brenda A. Brown.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to say that I'm really, really honored to be here. Letitia is just one of my favorite students, and I have to say that at Morgan, every day, and I'm not exaggerating, Miss Brown, Miss Brown, Miss Brown. Am I telling the truth, Letitia? So, and I always made sure that I would help her in any way that I could. And even to this day, I'm really honored and really proud of what she's done. She's worked very hard. And I see some other Morgan students here tonight as well that I haven't seen in a while, and I'm really glad to see them. But I would like to say that I would like to consider myself to be a citizen of the world. I enjoy traveling. And that started with me, and again, as a student in college, when I went to Cornell University, and that's when I took my first trip to Egypt. And I think since that time, I think I was just hooked. And I don't say this to brag, but I think just out of amazement that I've traveled to Africa over 40 times. And even I can't believe that. I mean, it didn't really dawn on me until when I just started thinking about it. But I think it's something that I think I do because I really love traveling. I really love communicating with other people. I love communicating with other cultures. I enjoy studying African languages, African literature, African culture, anything African. I just really enjoy it, but especially African people. I am definitely an advocate of a cross-cultural education. I have my two grandbabies here, and the other day we were looking at the map, and they're 3 and 5. They were able to point out Russia, Australia, Africa, China, and I was really impressed with them because I think we have to start at a very young age to teach our children about other cultures, other people, and to know that the world is a wonderful place. I tell my students that you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot in the classroom, but you will not learn everything in the classroom. You won't learn everything in your neighborhood. You won't learn everything in your city or your state, but you have to, again, expand. And again, the name of this organization, expand your boundaries to know other people, to know other cultures. I am very honored that Letitia has named the Passport Scholarship after me. And again, I have a hard time even believing that, but that something is even named after me. But and I wanted to say, especially to many of the students here, and I'm asking you if you can tell me, any of the students very quickly, what is a passport? I think I see some students here. What is a passport? Can any of you tell very quickly, what is a passport?
The document that helps you travel outside countries.
Okay, a document that helps you to travel to different countries? Is she right? Is that correct? Okay, and that is a passport. But I also think that a passport is a doorway to opportunities. Okay? I think a passport is a road to cultural enrichment. I think a passport is something that gives you a history of who you are and where you've come from. I think a passport is a road to global leadership. Okay? I think a passport is an introduction to different languages around the world. Because many people don't speak English. Okay, we know that even in Africa, there are over what, 3,000 languages? So everybody don't speak English. So we have to learn learn about other people's culture. And in doing so, we learn to accept other people. We learn to be compassionate. We learn to be more humanitarian. Okay, I also think that a passport is an introduction to the arts from around the world. As Dr. Malcolm has also mentioned, she's used her art to communicate throughout the world. It is a chance to deepen your insight really into the person that you are, because God has given us many talents and many abilities. I've traveled around the world, and every time I travel, I want to do it again and again and again. And believe it or not, I'm just coming back from Africa just last week, so I'm still busy trying to get things done. So I just come back from Africa just last week. And again, I took 10 people with me, and they all loved it. We're planning to go again in maybe next year. But and I do this a lot. I've taken many other students. My passion is to teach students. My passion is to make sure that students get the chance that maybe some of your parents may not have gotten. I think that the younger we start, the better the opportunity is to make sure that our students get to explore the world, to see the world, to make them a better person. I think EBI is the perfect example of that. I think it's the perfect example. And again, as we all know that, we need help. The organization needs help. The teacher's doing a wonderful job, but you can donate. You can join the board of directors. You can volunteer. You can teach. You can become a mentor. You can commit to buying at least 2 passports for a needy student. Okay, someone who would like to travel abroad. You can donate supplies. There's so many ways that you can contribute, but I would like to say that I'm more than honored to be here tonight. I'm glad to see all of you here tonight. And I just hope that in the next 10 years that we can have this celebration again. But this time we'll have not only this room, but the next room. 10 more years after that, this room, and the next room. Then another year or 10 years after that, we can have this entire Martins West, because the world is a big place. Opportunities are out there. People are waiting. People are interested. People are hungry. Students want to learn, and we have to give them that opportunity. Thank you very much.
I know you can do it better for our wonderful, 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 wonderful. Please put your hands together. Please put your hands together for our wonderful Professor Brenda A. Brown. Wow. Somebody say it. Wow. Say wow again. Wow. And the reason why we are saying wow is her ability to have traveled to the continent 40 times a year. Wow. Another wow. Yes, and Professor Brown actually hit on a very important part of tonight, and that is how you can support. And she mentioned something that really touched me about the passports. You can actually make some little boy or girl own a passport. I don't know how much a passport costs. How much does it cost to make one? Expedited one though. We need the expedited one. Who has done one quite recently? $120, right? Wow. Okay, so $120. Can we pledge tonight that we're gonna give like about 20 kids their first passport? Can we do it tonight? I'm not getting a response. Can we do it tonight? Yeah, we have to sponsor like 20 kids with their first passport. Can we make it a commitment tonight? Just it's not part of everything. This is our own commitment. Can we do that? I see the kids clapping their hands, they are happy for the future, but the adults that are going to give the money are not clapping. Yes, but we will get there, we will get there. In a little bit, we are going to take our commitment to giving 20 kids their first passport, and we are putting the cost of one passport at $120. So 20 by 120. Can somebody help me with the math? I'm really not good at it. It ain't my calling. Yes. 2,400. 2,400. Okay, 2,400. Can we run it up to 2,500 tonight? Okay. All right, and at the right time, we are going to raise that money tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So at this time, we are going to have another wonderful person come talk with us, and then we can go into our dinner. It is always beautiful when you meet a friend that actually has the same ambitions, just like you, and this other person that we are about to invite. Because our next speaker actually has founded a lot of institutions as well. And she founded the VPI firm. And out of passion, this firm actually works as a social impact or give a social impact after witnessing injustice in BIPOC communities during her studies abroad and at home in Baltimore City. She's a Baltimore person. Through her firm, which is the VPI firm, this wonderful lady empowers organizations dedicated to sustainable change using principles of natural ecosystems to drive strategic and transformative impact. So tonight, if you can observe, all the people that are talking to us are people of change. They want change. They want us to move from one point to another. With over a decade of experience in social and economic impact space, our next speaker helps organizations overcome challenges and foster positive change in their communities and industries. Beyond her work with VPI, our next speaker, serves as an intern executive director for BCIIT Incorporated. And she is also an advisory board member, or she is an advisory board member for Actively, and is on Ignite Capital's investment committee as well. This wonderful lady is no other person. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our very own Candace Chance. Please put your hands together for her.
Thank you. Y'all are looking good out here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, all right. Good to hear y'all. So again, my name is Candace Chance, and it is really an honor to be here. I haven't seen Letitia and her family in a very long time. They got a couple new ones that I got to get to know. I'm sorry, yes, I've been a bad auntie. But again, it's really a pleasure and an honor to be here. 10 years, that's a long time. That is a really long time. 10 years of expanding boundaries, international, empowering youth through global education and leadership. 10 years of futures forever transformed, opportunities unfolding that young people may have never dreamed of. And honestly, 10 years of sacrifices, tears, frustration, feelings of defeat, all of the above. I mean, anyone who's ever tried to build an organization from the ground up can attest to what it takes to really have it unfold and move into fruition. But also 10 years of triumph, of resilience, fortitude, and determination. So again, another round of applause for Letitia and her team and her family. Shout out to Michael and the family who have stuck by her, her friends, professors that continue to support her, colleagues that make connections for her in this work. 10 years does not happen in a vacuum. It happens because of you. It happens because of community. So shout out to you all. Give yourselves a round of applause. And as I reflect on the theme of EBI, empowering global leaders, I can't help but think of my own journey. I've had the privilege to travel to some pretty amazing places, from the vibrant reefs of Queensland, Australia, where I studied on Aboriginal land, to the crystal blue waters of Honduras, where I studied marine biology, spending almost every day scuba diving. It's not as fun as it sounds. The ocean was literally my classroom. But what stuck with me from those trips wasn't just the biodiversity of the ocean. It wasn't just the insightful cultural practices of other groups. It was the incredible interdependence within ecosystems, where every living thing, no matter how small, plays a critical role. I realized that interdependence is very much like the work of EBI. Empowering young leaders isn't just about one person shining. It's about how we all support each other to create something sustainable and transformative for generations to come. And then there's Kenya, a place very close to my heart. Kenya has become a second home to me. This most recent visit, having the opportunity to be a guest speaker at a social entrepreneurship MBA program and being able to invest in a local women-owned business, reminded me of the resilience, innovation, and drive of people. It's a reminder that global leadership isn't about imposing solutions, but co-creating them in partnership with the people who live there, learning from one another and valuing the diverse experiences that shape our world. And that's why I'm so deeply connected to the mission of EBI. This organization is rooted in the belief that education isn't just about what you learn in the classroom, but also what you learn from others who have different experiences and how you use that knowledge to build a better world. Whether we're talking about the future of technology, international development, or the mining industry, for those representing that industry today, we need leaders who are curious young people. We need leaders who are adaptable and brave enough to think beyond their own comfort zone and borders. And that's what EBI has been doing for the past decade, giving young people the tools to not only navigate the world, but to transform it. But let's be real for a second. All of this, the leadership development, the cross-cultural collaboration, the transformative global experiences, none of it, again, happens on its own. It happens because the power of giving. Y'all gonna hear that a lot tonight. That's why you're here. It happens because there are people in this room tonight and people beyond these walls who believe in the importance of opening doors for the next generation. Every contribution, literally, no matter the size, is an investment in a brighter future for all of us. You're not just helping one young person, you're helping the communities they will go on to impact, the businesses they will start, the innovations they will pioneer. In short, by your giving, you are changing the world. So as we celebrate 10 years of expanding boundaries, let's also celebrate the infinite possibilities ahead. EBI has indeed laid a foundation, but the real work is just beginning. To everyone here tonight, thank you for your generosity. I'm speaking it into existence. Your belief in this mission and your commitment to building a future where young leaders from every corner of the globe have more rich experiences. So instead of raising your glass to the next 10 years, how about we raise those coins, raise those purses, raise those checks, those dollar bills, Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, y'all get the point.
to support the next generation of youth who are ready to take on the world one boundary at a time.
Please put your hands together, please put your hands together for our very own, Candice Chance. Wow. Yes, we have a generation coming up who are ready to make a difference beyond what we have already experienced, and that is why we are here. She actually mentioned, the various ways you can give. If you're not on Venmo, Cash App, if you ain't got no Zelle, please make sure you download it right now because we're about to get to work. But also, we just want to say we appreciate every one of you and every contribution you have made so far. There is one other thing that she mentioned, and I just want us to note this. No matter how small, your contribution matters. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And in a little bit, you're going to see how it doesn't matter because we have something coming up. But at this time, let us go get some food to eat, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, the DJs are gonna give us some music. We're gonna start with the first two tables. The first tables, tables 1 and 2 will go first, and the table 3 and 4 will go. The buffet table is right behind the curtains, at the back. So while the DJ gives us melodies, please, let us go have something, grab ourselves something to eat. And please make sure you eat so good so that you can give so good.
I sing this song for you. You are the light that shines me through the darkest places forever. I will love you so, and ever. I want you to know that you are a star, my shining star. You are a star, my shining star. Come on, give me all your love. I just can't get enough. I will never last a day when you take your love away forever. I'm yours forever and ever. I want your love, cause you, girl, I love you so and ever. I want you to know that you, my shining heart, girl, that's how sweet you are. Everybody in the whole world, not you. Listen, everybody wants to get to know my girl. Something in her makes me want to stop and start. Hello, it's magic. She's so romantic, and she loves no one that I. If I should smile, so it's me feeling like a child, so free and wild. She's like no other, my only lover. You know, a shining star is what she are.
Love me like the sweetest dream that you they feel at night. You know that I they make you feel alright. Want me like the stars and moon that hold in me tonight. Hold me like you hold your pillow tight. Once in only for you. Once in my heart, only for you. Once in only for you. Once in my heart, only for you.
Be lover, I be fighter. When my love is no be deeper, it be lighter. If it's suit or after me, share we go feel right. Whether rain or sun, tell me share we go feel right. Share we go feel right. God, darling. The way your love they do me, I dey wonder. Where you dey go on and know where I dey ponder. Whether it go be stronger, it go be stronger. I say you are the only one I want to give it to. Zabada. And when the time is right, I give you ring and babies too. One thing only for you. One thing only for me. One thing only for you. One thing only for me. So I'm thinking kind of.
Body go rest you. I tell begin you. Your body go rest you. Body go rest you. Your tongue go confess you. Your head go connect you. You know go forget you. So you get the concept. Then the passage. We go learn your own lesson. Everybody keep on searching. One miraculous blessing. Nobody lost you. If you know yourself, you go bless you. If you get money, you be trust you. Nobody only know I trust you. Body go rest you. I tell begin you. The body go rest you. Body go rest you. Your tongue go confess you. Your head go correct you. You know go forget you. So you get the constant. I go tell you watch out when you go watch out on the road, watch out for them hyenas, watch out when you go watch out on the road, watch out. Look around and all the places you go to. Stand your ground and stay solid like Ogun. Watch your back and just do what you're supposed to. Take care of family and people you're close to. Then they passenger. We go down your own lesson. Everybody keep on searching. My miraculous blessings. You bad but they cost you. If you know yourself, you go lost you. If you get money, you be trust you. I'm a nobody, only know I trust you. No. Body go rest you. I tell begin you. Body go rest you. Body go rest you. Your tongue go confess you. Your head go correct you. You know go forget you. So you get the constant. Watch out, nigga. Watch out, nigga. Watch out for them hyenas. Watch out, nigga. Watch out, nigga. Watch out. They go tell you, watch out, nigga. Watch out, nigga. Watch out for them hyenas. Watch out, nigga. Watch out, nigga. Watch out.
They make me no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come. I'm every day. So, girl, I wanna make you, oh, no, no, I like make you, oh, no, every day. Oh, no, no, girl, I wanna make you, oh, no, no, I like make you, pull over, come on, pull over. Should be not this kind of things where they make man see, yeah. And me, I understand, so your dad know like me, ah. See me, I want make you know, say me, there for you, God. And if not, the price be that, that's why I don't see ya. For nothing. This love will make me the jack machine. That's the kind of people. Without you, I'm not coming with this whole thing, coming, and if I can you, baby, this love will make me the something. Oh, no. I'm gonna tell you what's happening. I'm gonna every day get those. I'm gonna tell I wanna make you, baby. I'm gonna make you, oh baby, oh no no. Baby, oh no, you make it hard, go low. You make a young boy go low. You make a young boy go low. Baby, oh, baby, oh, no. You make a young boy go low. You make a young boy go low. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I trade you for nothing. This love will give me the starting. Without you, I know you do nothing. I'm gonna get them with this something. It might seem crazy, but I'm about to say. Sometimes she's here, you can take a break. Out there in the room, I could go to space with the air. I don't care, baby, by the way. Because sometimes you love alone if you feel like a rain that's out the roof. Because sometimes you love alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because sometimes you know what happiness is to you. Because sometimes you love alone if you feel like that's what you. Here come bad news talking this and that. Give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. It's right. Because sometimes you love alone if you feel like a rain that's out the roof. Because sometimes you love alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because sometimes you know what happiness is to you. Because sometimes you love alone if you feel like that's what you want. Bring me down. Baby, nothing. Bring me down. Love is too high. Bring me down. Baby, nothing. Bring me down. I said, take it down. Bring me down. Baby, nothing. Bring me down. Love is too high. Bring me down. Take it nothing. Bring me down. I said, down. Drop alone if you feel like a rain is down. Drop along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because you know what happiness is to you. Drop along if you feel like that's what you want to be. Yeah.
I like it.
I need it. I need it. Oh, girl.
very well what you are. You're my sugar cane, my chocolate star. I've had a few, but not that many. But you're the only love that gives me good and juicy. Juicy. Yeah. Juicy. Juicy. Sit in my mind and spread you all around. Oh, yes, you say you. Sweet as give you all of my attention. It's straight shot, no champagne sipping tonight. It's the kind of night at Netflix do this massage. Better yet, turn it off. Cause I love to hear you cussing at me. Like, ooh, baby, too deep. You never felt, you never felt, feeling when I touch you. Ooh, I never loved, I didn't like a love this. It's my only one you love. I don't want nobody else. I don't want nobody else. They say love is all we missing. Let's play with what we first kiss it all. Yeah, yeah. Let's lay down when we watch stars. Let's dance until the last call. Wake up, you text, you thinking about me. Oh, yeah. I never felt pleasure. I never loved like love. That's why I always want you to love. I don't want nobody else. I don't want nobody else. So no do in public. They can tell us mine don't touch. Yeah. If you ever leave me, I'll be upset. Talking sick to my stomach, I'm playing moment now. You can't make love song, she's still a love song. Your heartbeat, beat up, put words on. Wish to be team us. Gonna want you all the time. Hold you is my mind. That's why I only want you to love. I don't want nobody else. Nobody, nobody. I only want you to love. Nobody, don't want nobody else. Honey, honey.
See the stars all the way from here. Get to see the glow on the window pane. I can feel the sun whenever you're near. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Ask me why I'm here to be. Nothing's perfect, but it's worth it. Have to fight through my fears and finally you put you're the I'll tell you what I see. You're the one that makes me smile. You're the one that I can always smile. And I need to make everything stop. Finally, you put my heart on. You put the love on top. You put my love on it. You put my love on it. Baby, I can hear the wind whipping past my face as we dance the night on. Boy, your lips taste like a night of champagne. As I kiss you again and again and again. Yes, me right. It's
Understand me. A woman will understand me. All the women I had before never understood me. I will find the baby. I need to have nothing. I will find the baby. I need to have nothing. I will find the baby. Oh, I need you, baby. Please never leave me, baby. Never leave you. No, Papa, depends on you. No other future, you are everything I got. Please, baby, please, baby. Comme c'est mon amour, fais de moi ton futur je le jure, à m'éloigner de toi plus longtemps, c'est impur, de compagnie d'un juge, je changerai d'allure pour rester avec toi. Mais pas qui m'énaille, mais montrer mes bijoux. Un signe de lascar et tous mes caprices. Pourquoi de passer pour un sentimental plutôt que d'avoir mal? Je sais que je peux tout changer. Mon vivant avec l'autre, j'ai beau à aimer. Trop tardé, me transformerai en celui dont tu as rêvé. J'ai beau à aimer. Je sais c'est que le temps guérira avec ton nom. Les mots qui masquent l'entrée de ton jardin secret. Et je peux tout changer en vivant à tes côtés. On a aimé, sans tarder, je me transformerai en celui dont tu as rêvé. Je vais on a aimé, sans vous ailleurs. Pas aussi belle, tous les dessins gravés. Oh, et sans vous ailleurs, manipuler pour nous désattirer. Oh yeah. Je rêve maintenant d'été. Un plein je rêve de
J'espère que vous avez profité de ce moment de douceur. Parce que là, on va mettre le cap sur Bill. Chantez avec et dire.
I think I sent her a couple of text messages to tell me to give me an outline what really I need to talk about here. But just to give you a quick introduction in terms of how I met Letitia. So one day, watching my LinkedIn, I love going to LinkedIn a lot because I have a lot of network there. I saw a message from Letitia, and Letitia said, I live in the same area as you. I said, what? Westminster? Okay. Because I hardly stay at home, so I travel a lot. So I was wondering, a Ghanaian in my community, okay, that's fine, first. Okay, let's link up and let me understand what you do. We started testing ourselves on WhatsApp. And one of my questions that I asked was, Letitia, what do you do? And she said, I help a lot of students. I said, a lot of students. Okay, that is also some of my ambition. I like to coach, mentor students. So what students? And she said, some are in Ghana and some are over here near our area. I said, what? Okay, what in Ghana? She said, we help underprivileged students to have an opportunity in STEM. And I said, man, you're speaking my language. I love STEM. But I do remember where I came from. I came to the US in 2005 for my master's degree. But prior to coming to the US, I did study in Ghana. There were a lot of people who didn't have the same privileges that I had. Fortunately for me, I went to the good school. I was able to get a scholarship over here. But there are a lot of students in Ghana who do not have the same privileges. Some end up not getting the same advantages that I had to be able to explore. So what she's doing is amazing. Why STEM? STEM is very critical for all of us, especially in engineering and sciences. But one of the things that I also learned was here in the US is that there's a few of us. In college, I hardly saw a lot of me. When I say a lot of me, you understand what I mean. Most of them were not mostly from Africa when I moved in. So it is better for us to encourage them. But also, we need to be able to help them to be able to communicate. And to be able to communicate means that you must understand different cultures. If you do not understand different cultures, it will be difficult for you to communicate and collaborate. You may use words that are not appropriate. I've been in meetings that people use words that are not appropriate because they do not understand the other culture and where the other person's perspective is coming from. So we must be able to do that. It is not only knowledge-based, has to be also be leadership-based. So for us, for her, what she is doing is incredible. Also, for them as students, that gives them opportunity to see the other side. And one of the things that I immediately did was I said, Letitia, I want your students, whoever is around you, the student, to come to our site, just to see what we do. All the machines that we run, how things run, at least that encourages them to also explore different aspects. So, what is amazing for me is that she is doing an incredible job. It is a difficult job. She's spending a lot of money. Letitia bothers me a lot sometimes. She's always on me saying, but she's done an incredible job and she needs the support. I always say that if you can tell one person to become a leader, the person becomes a multiplier. And when a person becomes one multiplier, it becomes more multiplier, right? So see it as a pyramid of leadership. I believe in servant leadership. If you can help one person, just one person, to become better, he or she will be a multiplier. And imagine the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, that's a lot of multipliers around the world. So we all have to do our best to impact. In any opportunities that we get, we need to help her to be able to do that. Let's see ourselves in the next 20 years, how we can multiply people, help them to also multiply and keep on multiplying. So thank you for inviting us here. We enjoyed it. Very difficult task for 10 years. 10 years is not easy. Imagine this, you have a 10-year kid. It takes a lot of work. So continue to contribute and continue to help. We need to create a lot of leaders in our community and all this. Thank you.
Please put your hands together for Dr. Watson. He said something that I find so interesting. Letitia bothers you. Tonight we are going to bother you more than Letitia. Trust me. All right. So there are, just like we said, there are people watching us away from this four walls. And one of such people we are going to hear from in a second. And he's going to speak to us all the way from Ghana. When we started, it was 12:32, 33 in Ghana. Now the time is 8:43. So the Ghanaians, please, what is the time in Ghana now? 12:44. Oh, when we started, it was 12. It was 11, right? All right, so now almost 1 a.m. This wonderful person is also going to speak with us. You see, at 1 a.m. This man, can you hear us? Our wonderful guest. I will introduce you in a second.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay, okay. So the Ghanaians are alive. All right. Please put your hands together for the Ghanaians. Yes. So the gentleman on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, is no other person but Yaya Seidu. And Yaya has been with EDI and has been one of the very active members. Yaya, as we are about to hear from, has passion and has been volunteering in EDI. So he also has passion as a child education advocate and gender empowerment leader. Yaya is an alumni of the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program and holds a Bachelor's of Science in Agribusiness Management. As regional coordinator for EduSports and deputy executive director of the Rural Smile Foundation, Yaya is dedicated to uplifting communities through education. He also founded the Elite Institute of Technology, training youth in IT skills to boost employability and job creation. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Ghana, let us put our heads together for Yaya Seidu. And Yaya, you can talk to us.
Okay, thank you so much. I bring you greetings from Ghana, Akwa to all of you, and I hope you are all enjoying our night. It is an honor to be here, and it's even a big honor to speak after the food had been served. And the greatest of it all is to speak after most of the great people have spoken already. I think Dr. Boachi has touched on many of the things I wanted to say already, so I'll just make it snappy. But I want us to remind ourselves of these quotes from Professor Patrick Ewa, who said every society that wants to develop must be very intentional about developing their leaders. And I think this resonates very well with the EBI's vision. In 2021, EBI introduced the STEAM basic program here in Ghana. And the focus is to instill in basic school students practical and project-based science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics skills. We got students on board, and like Dr. Boachi rightly said, most of the students here lack that kind of resources, and then most of them have no access to a physical computer. They only learn about them either in the textbooks or on the blackboard. So we have to take a holistic approach in developing these students to become the leaders we want them to be. And I'm happy to share with you that over the years, we've been able to do this marvelously. And most of our students who have passed through our hands are now doing greater things, even at the early stages of the program. So first off, let me start with our student who has been able to transition to the senior high school level. I want to also mention that the government of Ghana and the Ghana Education Service is championing STEM education in Ghana. So mostly we want most students to take up STEM courses. but this has been a challenge because students cannot resonate well with the STEM courses because mostly it's more of theoretical. And I must say that we have been able to do this very organically among our students who have transitioned to the senior high school level. Over 90% of them are now reading STEM courses, which we did not encourage them to do by exposing them to the opportunities in the STEM field and then having hands-on practice in the STEM field. They keep out themselves to choose these paths for themselves. So again, when we first Paul had these students on board, most of them do not have that kind of confidence in themselves. They didn't even believe that they could do the things we wanted them to do. So we will have to look at how to develop them holistically, how to develop their critical thinking skills, how to develop their public speaking skills. And we take them through a lot of training, which include design thinking, critical thinking, public speaking. We put them in groups from different hubs to be able to learn from each other, share culture, and do projects together. And I must say that over the years, we've been able to build leaders out of this exercise we do. So recently, Ghanaian schools elected their student leaders, and I'm happy to share with you that all our students who are here in the Edra Hub got leadership positions in their schools. Those who have transitioned to the senior high schools are also leading clubs at their various schools, not just leading the club, but they are leading and winning awards for internal competition and external competitions. So the students are benefiting from this program over the years, and they are becoming leaders in their communities. We also allow them to look into their society each year and choose a problem that confronts the society. They themselves volunteer to provide solutions to that program. And we've done 3 times over the past years. We are hoping to do the 4th one in this November. And I must say that 2 days we've been able to instill in them the spirit of being a global citizen, the spirit of giving back to society, and then being an active citizen in your community. So we are not just giving them STEM and practical skills. We also want them to be good leaders and then have a good heart for their society so they can come back and give to their society when they reach the higher heart. So in a nutshell, I am very happy to be joining you all this night. And I want to first of all inform the founder of EBI, Ms. Letitia, that your vision is being realized. What you want to achieve is on the grounds and then it's being practicalized here very well. Again, the board members of EBI, I want to tell you that your strategic plan, your strategic decisions are making great achievements here in Ghana because the leaders you want to build, they are already being at their very younger stage, as we are seeing. And sometimes we cannot even imagine the things they are doing. We did not believe that they could do that within this short space of time. And then anyone who has supported EBI with resources or funding, I want to tell you that your funds are working. Your funds are really working because the impact is clear here and the students are benefiting from the program. Now, most of them, when given the opportunity, they're able to speak at anywhere they find themselves. One thing I nearly missed out is the trips we take them to. So we send them to industry so they can connect with industry and see how things have been there. They can network with people when they meet people on the first time. And these have together built their skills I talked about earlier. But there's a lot more to be done. I think many people are now trooping in. The numbers are shooting up, and the current capacity of EBI is not able to contain the numbers we are getting. So we need more support to be able to impact a lot more people who need this program badly, like Dr. Boachi already said. In Ghana, the opportunities are not there like that. There are most people who are hungry for success, but the opportunity is not there for them to come. So everyone, I'm calling on everyone this night to support EBI, either in terms of giving your resources, in terms of giving your time, in terms of giving your expertise, or in terms of giving your knowledge to support the vision of EBI. Because EBI have a great vision, which is working very well in Ghana, but we can't do it alone. Over the years, we've been with you all this time, and we want you to keep supporting EBI. Thank you so much and enjoy your night. Yes, so I'll drop off.
You are welcome. You feel safe. You are empowered to start your own journey, no matter how ambitious your dreams may seem. Whether you are a student eager to learn or a volunteer helping to make a difference. EBI provides a space where young people can explore, learn, and grow without boundaries. It gives them the support they need to believe that they too can thrive even with the challenges they face. But we know that none of this is possible without a community that believes in these young people. With little support from us at EBI, from you all here tonight, and from the wider community, our students can go a long way. They can become the leaders, thinkers, and innovators of tomorrow. So as we celebrate this evening, let us all remember the impact that each of us can have by supporting these young people. With your help, we can continue to empower the next generation to pursue their own paths, just as I had the opportunity to pursue mine. And finally, to the students here tonight, remember this: your dreams are valid, your potential is limitless, and your journey is just beginning. No matter where you come from or the obstacles you encounter, you have the power to shape your future. EBI is here to support you, and we believe in you. So dream big, work hard, and never doubt that you can achieve greatness. The world is waiting for what you can offer. Thank you.
The world is indeed waiting for what you can offer. And in a little bit, we are going to hear from the students as well. I know that we've been talking about EBI, 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 EBI. What is it? How? You know, to the parents here, like when your child turns 10 years, you're able to really recount the very pivotal moments in the child's life. The first time that the baby walked, the first time they said mama or daddy or dada or da, whichever one. That is why, and that is exactly what we want to do now. Let me have the singular honor to welcome here Letitia Notte, coming back again just to let us know how EBI have done over the years. 10 years impact presentation. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Letitia. She's going to tell us everything that we need to know. But if you are given, please give. Continue to give, because by the time she's done, we will let you know how much we have been able to raise.
Hi, everyone. I didn't even know I was supposed to come back right now. So we thank God. So Tony's gonna start this stuff, and as we start, yeah, the next slide. I want to ask to use this time to just, and then a moment of silence for one of my dear friends, Miss Kendall Battle, that we lost this year in July. Miss Kendall was one of the greatest supporters I could ever ask for. I remember when I started EBI and I met her through church, and she would have been here today if she was, and I know she's here. She was the cheerleader that everybody needs. And as EBI was growing, and she'll be on my Facebook, and she'll text me, "Look at you! I'm so proud of you." And I've been so annoyed, like leave me alone. But I just pray that just a moment of silence, just to thank God for her life and the fact that now she's no longer in pain. She's able to be free from the pain. Thank you, guys. So our next slide. So Expanding Boundaries International, as we call ourselves EBI, Expanded Boundaries International. So our mission is to help students have equitable access to cross-cultural education and STEM, or I'll say STEAM education, where we want them to be ready and be prepared for life after high school, how they relate with everybody. Because when we are growing up, we are used to our immediate families.
when we go to college or we go to the workforce, we connect with people from different walks of life. And sometimes, based on our misunderstanding of who that person is, we turn to judge or misjudge or look down on that person or not even pass the baton or the opportunity to those people because they might not look like us, they might not sound like us. So our goal is to break those walls and allow these kids to understand that as amazing as America is, or Ghana is, or Nigeria is, there are different people from different walks of life who make the world a better place. And so that is our main focus. Our next slide. So our programs are the STEAM Exchange Program, and we will share more a little bit about it later. And the Brenda A. Brown Task Force Scholarship, the EBI City Explorer, and also the Study Abroad and the Study Abroad consultation that we do. Next slide. So the genesis. So in 2008, before even 2008, I went to Bethesda Chevy Chase High, and those who know Bethesda Chevy Chase, it's a very affluent community. We only got lucky to live in that neighborhood because my dad was sick, and we got a voucher to get those low income apartment. That's the only reason why we went in that neighborhood. But one of the amazing thing is because it was close to DC, we had a lot of diploma kids in that school. And I got to meet people from different countries who were on an exchange program. And I remember telling myself that when I go to college, I'm also going to do a study abroad. I had no idea that it wasn't that easy. And so 2008, as it was 2008, I was getting ready to practice or plan. I had a whole bunch of roadblocks. And I remember missing out on one scholarship. And I had a quick thinking, and I called Miss Brown. I said, Miss Brown, I want to do a study abroad, but I need to apply for this scholarship. The first one, the deadline has passed because the people I thought were going to help me did not come through. So can you please help me sign my paper? She said, I'm at a communication building. I can take you there today at Morgan State. She said, I'm at a communication building. Come and let's talk. I went there. She called a Gilman. And when she called Gilman, Gilman said, can you be advised? So she said yes. Right then and then, she became the first Gilman ambassador at Morgan State. Can we clap for her? And summertime comes, I put my application in, I go home, and my parents didn't care, okay? Because they know I don't have the money. So they were not gonna fight me whether I'm gonna go or not, because they're not helping me out. So they're not gonna tell you don't go, because where is the money? I get a job at Payless, and I was doing an overnight babysitting, thinking about how am I gonna find money even for my flight. June, I got an email that congratulations, we've been giving you $7,000 for your study abroad to China. And then, as I was excited, I remember asking myself, what about my flights? But they put the money in my name, and they said you can pay your flight and then pay the program fees. That was how I was able to make it to China. And I was also doing an academic year, but financially, I had to cut it to a semester. And that's another story, another day. So that was how I made it to China. And so we named our passport scholarship after Brenda A. Brown, because if anybody asks, she was my passport to China. And if it wasn't for her, there would not be any expanding boundaries. And so today, I really want to thank her. She doesn't know the impact of what she did, But I thank her because this woman, when she teaches history, you will want to be in that country. There's a funny thing, I never told her this. I remember that as a freshman in college, and this woman is teaching. And I used to sit there like you guys are sitting there and I watch her. The way she was teaching, she was so huge to me, right? And one day I approached her at a table, and I'm like, wow, she's very small. But that is how much of a big impact she had on my first history class at Morgan State. Next slide. World history. And so When I came back from China, I had to, like, there was this burden on me. The program that I went to, the Gilman, is still alive, it's still active. So if you're looking for any program to apply for your kids or your nieces and nephews, I had to share what I have gotten from China. So I would just do libraries just to share about EBI and stuff. And the questions that we got from people is what has led us here today. People didn't want to know about, oh, you can travel. They wanted more than that. And so from 2014, so now it was like a try and error to really understand what a community really likes. Because one thing about me is that I was so scared. I had a whole bunch of thoughts that one, I'm African. Two, I don't come from here. And three, who do I know, you know? And it took me a long time, those who know, to even go out there and to even do a fundraising. Because I was scared of what people are going to say. So I'll say like that, in the first 4 years, I was really tied inside, hiding, afraid of what somebody would tell me, that, like that imposter syndrome. That how dare you to say you want to start a foundation or an organization? Next slide, please. And so when we started, I had the chance to do information sessions. Candace, one of the few people that will open doors for me to come and share EBI or study abroad opportunities with their kids. I had the chance to go to New York. I was just going to schools and communities and college, non-profit organizations, just to share about study abroad and traveling. Next slide, please. Get a chance to go to Digital Harbor to also talk with their students on how they can study abroad, how they can find money. And then as we were growing, we had a chance to go to Ghana 2001, which I'll talk more about it. And this is some of the stuff that we do with the kids when it comes to our STEAM program, giving them that practical knowledge, hands-on knowledge. And so here we have Tony, here, left and right, and then the middle one, we'll talk about it later. But Tony in Ghana, just teaching the kids on how to build battery-operated cars and solar-operated cars. For them to understand that in Ghana, we call it akosombo down, right? That there are different ways to solve a problem. That it's not only the akosombo down in Ghana that brings power, but one of the things we teach the kids is that there is always a solution. There is never like, I can do it. It's not possible. We cannot do it. Because growing up in Ghana, I heard the grown-ups always saying, oh, Ghana is doomed. Ghana is this. Ghana is that. It's like, we can't help it. We can't do this. We can't do that. But I keep telling the kids that unless you don't know, and unless you don't want to know, and unless you don't care, but there's always multiple ways of getting to the answer. So you got to constantly seek information, ask information. And so that's what we work with the kids every time on, like, if I give you an assignment, they come and tell me that I couldn't do it. Why? Because you did not care. So that's what we do with our STEAM program. So today, where is EBI today? Today, next slide, today, where is EBI? So we have 5 of the 6 hubs in Ghana. EBI is in Ejura in the Ashanti region. EBI is in Fante, also in the Ashanti region. EBI is in Agona in the Ashanti region. It's not because of Ashanti, okay? It's not because of that, okay? EBI, it's in Choko in the Greater Accra region. EBI is in the west side, Takoradi, in the central region. EBI is in Kwame Danso in the Rona region. EBI is in Baltimore, which you already know, and EBI is in Baltimore County. EBI is in Carroll County, and also now head over. And so EBI, when it comes to our passport scholarship, we serve all of the U.S. U.S. students, whether you are in Maryland, Virginia, wherever it is, as long as you can prove that you are a U.S. citizen and you are in high school or college, we give you your first ever U.S. passport. And One of the reasons why I came back from China, when I came back from China, in China, it was three of us who were minorities. Everybody was Caucasian. Nothing about Caucasians. I don't hate Caucasians, but it was like they have the data, they have the information, right? And so I was like, why is it that our people are not tapping into these resources? And when that time, it was like 70% Caucasians were doing study abroad, and then 4% African Americans were doing study abroad, and then the rest were 7% Hispanic. And I was like, wow, this number is really bad. And so when we look at this number here, over 1 million people come to the US to study, right? And less than 200,000 Americans go outside. And so how can we get our kids? You know, where I live, you hear people say, oh, they are here to take our job. They are here to do this. And I will realize that most of that is ignorant, you know? It's lack of knowledge that is saying these things because they have not been exposed to the magnitude of wisdom, knowledge, and ingenuity that foreigners bring to this country and what they also can take outside of the United States. And so one of the things is that EBI wants to help balance this because I believe wholeheartedly that when our youth born in America go out of the US, they will also be able to thrive, just as we foreigners are able to thrive here in America. So through EBI, one of our key initiatives is we do cooking class, cross-cultural exploration tour. We've been to the Japanese embassy twice. We've been to the Korean embassy and Ghana embassy, and we've been to the Puerto Rican Cultural Center. And the goal is that, and we actually went to the White House last year. This year, because of the election, we are thinking about it. But the goal is that many of our people, they think that these places are far beyond their reach. And my goal is to let these kids know that all these corridors, you can enter those places. And so we find creative ways to get them there. And next year, we are already been invited to go to the State Department this coming summer. And that's what the EBI network is. Allow these kids to know and see themselves that they can occupy this seat irrespective of where they are coming from or where their family's bank account is. So going to the White House is one of the biggest things, and going to the embassies and all that stuff, for them to not only learn about different cultures, but above all, be able to see that these doors are also what open to them to access those doors. And we've done our passport, which I will share the data very soon, our STEAM exchange, and then our study abroad, and I'll talk more about it later. And so here's some of the stuff that we've done. Next slide. Okay, yeah. These are the Ghana kids. And even in Ghana, the kids went to the Ghana Cultural Center. We think that Africa is not about Africa, it's a lie, right? Ghanaians don't even know about Ghana. So we took the kids to the Cultural Center and they were amazed. They were like, wow, there are all these regions and all this culture and all this stuff in Ghana. We even here, some of us haven't been to the White House before. They are among us, around us, but we haven't even taken the time to even look at these places and to see the ingenuity and the pride that we can take from these stuff. And that's what BI does. We took the kids in Ghana to their first college trip. Here, we get to do college tour. In Ghana, it's not like that. But we allow the kids to do college trips so that they can experience life before they go to college and help them make decisions. Some of our stuff, we have Julie, VR, we have the Ghana kids doing computer. We also give computers out, which we'll talk about that. And it's a typical day in our STEAM exchange in Carroll. And when we meet here, as you can see here, the Ghana kids also join so that they are working together hand in hand. We also train teachers. The teachers in Ghana, we had to sit down with them. One of the stuff they said was, I went to school to teach English, and now they said I should teach computer. Or I should teach ICT. I should teach that. It's like, You went to school to do that and you came and now they put you somewhere. And they themselves have never touched a computer before. So this picture, they were learning how to draw Ghana map on their Microsoft Word. These were grown adults, things that we take for granted. So we had to equip the teachers because the kids were moving faster than the teachers. And how can you teach the kid that have been through EBI program? They were embarrassing the students, so they were embarrassing the teachers. So they came to us to start training them so that they can also catch up. And that's what we do for the teachers also in Ghana. And everything we do is parallel. One thing about me is I don't like anybody to feel left out. So whatever we give to the African kids, we try our very best to give the same to the African kid. And so, Rama, where you at? Rama is here. That's Rama working on inside the computer. And next to them is some of our students in Ghana also working inside the computer. And so everything, we ship all these items home so they can get ready for classes every time. This is one of our classes also. This is basic coding. For those who don't know, is a basic this is a mechanical computer. And these things were shipped to Ghana, and also the kids here in the US can also work on it. So it's like the basic of the basic of the basic of how to code. And that's how we start. One thing about us is that we don't want a situation whereby we say, oh, here, go and do Scratch. Why? We always give the kids a reason behind the stuff that we do. And so I want to pause here and then let Tony play one of the videos from our STEAM students in Ghana. Yeah, any one of them that you want to play, Tony?
I'm currently a senior in high school, getting ready to graduate next year. I have been a member of EBI for 2-3 years now. It's been a really good help. 2 years. It's been a really big help with getting into college and career aspiration. Miss Letitia, our teacher, has been a big help with motivating me and pushing me to be able to choose and be able to set my mind on things and push myself to like take the SATs multiple times so I get a better score. And she just helped me a lot. And this program in general has helped me embrace other cultures. Not to brag or to be biased, but I think I have a really beautiful culture. I'm originally Ghanaian, and I was born and raised in Ghana in West Africa. And I moved here when I was 10, almost 11 years old. And now I'm 17, and I've been here for almost 7 years now, and it's been a wild ride. And I love how we can be here and talk to people across the world and see how they're living their life and be able to like experience their lives as well and be able to research about places like Sudan or Korea or even Europe, Germany, be able to witness some South Asian countries and African countries and European countries. Everywhere around the world, we're able to like gain a better understanding of and appreciate their culture, no matter how weird it might be to some people. It's their culture, and we're in this classroom, we're able to understand that everyone has a culture, everyone has an identity, and we're able to appreciate and respect that as a group. She's taught us so much about it, from enjoying other people's foods to appreciating how they dance and how they sing. Um, that's really been a big thing for me. I've always been very passionate about culture, especially Korean culture, and I'm able to come here and express my passions very loudly, might I add, and people will still appreciate it and listen to me, which has been a big help for me as well. The college thing, I'm currently on my last year of high school and I'm going to college, and it's a huge deal for me. But being in this class, being with Miss Letitia, she's been able to push me to do my very best.
The first day I heard about expanding boundaries international from my friend, who was already a beneficiary. I was so excited and eager to join with the motive to improve my digital literacy skills. I remember I always approached my teacher to ask him when I can finally start after I was accepted into the EPI basic program. Little did I know it goes beyond just digital literacy involvement. So, no. I got to interact and share culture with people from diverse backgrounds, which has improved my general worldview. I also got to travel to new places where I interacted and met new people and also experienced new things for the first time. This has improved my human relationship and networking skills. I also work with my colleagues in a group to solve problems and also execute projects, which has improved my teamwork and creativity.
I am Domanuka Frederick, a general science student at TI Amadia Senior High School. And
for us. And we don't want that. And so that's what we do. I won't bore you with a few that, but what's the next slide? Last slide, the slide with the future ABI site, sorry. Next slide. Next slide, and I'm done, okay, yeah. So go back, sorry. So we have, Tony said I should say 10 plots so that it will be big, you know? So they say 10 plots, and then but it's 2.5 acres, right? And we want the kids to have a place so that you and I can go and also volunteer. So our goal is to build a STEAM hub in Ghana. And this was me and the team just praying over the land and believing God for the opportunity to build that STEM hub for them in Ghana. So it will be a 6th floor. And Tony ways, okay? He's not even have the tallest building in the community. But yeah, so it's gonna be a 6th floor. And the goal is that we're gonna have the STEM hub, hostel, and then a center for offices for the community, nonprofit and stuff also meet. And then as you can tell, we are trying to get the Ejura town is a very small town. They don't even have most of them don't use a common area for bathrooms and eating themselves. So our goal is that if we don't want our students to go there and they're gonna face all this unhygienic stuff. So we want to build a center so that we can have a high school program there where it's an exchange program. They go there for a semester or summertime, and then they'll have a better place to sleep, but then they can get to learn about Africa and find a way to contribute. But above all, when we go there, the hotel is really not the best place. So we want to build that hostel whereby Peace Corps and Fulbrighters can even go there and volunteer while they are in Ghana. And so the last slide, and then I'm done. Thank you guys, and sorry for boring you guys, but thank you for coming. And next, over to the MC. Thank you.
Please put your hands together for EBI. Please put your hands together for EBI. Wow. I think we've been sitting for a minute. Can we give a standing ovation to EBI? Can we all please be on our feet and put your hands together for great achievement over the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 good solid years. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please be seated. So I've been hearing, listening, and great things have been happening in EBI. I know, sometimes it's very interesting how you might think that everybody is privileged until you meet someone who is less privileged. And it makes you really appreciate what you have. And that is what EBI stands for. We've been hearing community culture. We've been hearing going to places, global, international. These are words that we have heard tonight. And that is why we have a very important aspect of this whole night. We have an entertainment section, and it's coming not from anywhere. We've been hearing from Morgan State. We've been hearing Morgan State tonight. But tonight we also have Johns Hopkins University in the house. Put your hands together for Johns Hopkins University. Another nationality that we've been hearing, Africa, Ghana, Sudan, Africa, Ghana, Sudan. But today we have the Indian community, also the young, talented Indian dancers in our midst. These are the Johns Hopkins University's Indian classical dance team. Are you excited? You are excited tonight? You see, no matter where you come from, you have a type of dance that you can identify with. Gun, I'm not a good dancer, so I'm not even gonna try. Ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together for the Johns Hopkins University Women's Classical Dance Team. They call themselves the JHU Shakti.
Talang kata digi na tompa, yung ta, tom, kita kata, yung ta, tom, kita tom, dit tom, kita kata ta, kita tom, dit tom, kita kata ta, kita tom, dit tom, 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 kita takatai, tai, kita takatam, dit tom, kita takatai, tai, kita takatam, dit tom, tai, tom, dit tom, 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 kita takatai, kita takatam, dit tom, kita takatai, kita takatam, dit tom, tom, 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 dit tom, ta, hata jam kari ta, jam kari ta katari tai, ta digin na tom, kata digin na tom, kadiku ta digin na tom, tam. Drigger taka, 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 drigger taka. Dalam kata digin na tom, ta, yung ta, tam, kita taka ta, yung ta, tam, kita taka tam.
Dim dim da da dimmi dimmi da dimmi da kita arigida dirigida da dimmi da dimmi da kita da da dim da dim da dim dim da dimmi dimmi da dimmi da kita arigida dirigida da dimmi da dimmi da kita da dim da dim da
பகவன முனி ஜன சகல சுரா சுர சண்முக பாதாம் பிங்கி ஜம் ஜம் ஜன 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 நூபுரலய கதி கன 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 கண விதி ஹரி சேவி சக்குட திக்குட தக்க தரி கட தக்கதாம்
பகவன முனி ஜன சகல சுரா சுர சண்முக பாத கிஞ்சி விதம் ஜன் ஜன 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 மூகுரலய கதி கண கண ஜன ஜன விதி ஹரி சேவி குருதி குருதி
பகவன ஜன சகல சுரா சுர சண்முக பாதாம் கிங்கி ஜம் ஜம் ஜன 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 நூபுரலய கதி கன 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 விதி ஹரி சேவித்த குட விக்குட தக்க தரி கட தக்க தாம்
சகல சுர சுர சண்முக ஜம் ஜம் ஜன 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 நூபுரலய கதி கண கண ஜன ஜன விதி ஹரி சேவி குடுத குடுத முதலிட
திரிசூலதர நம் கிட்டத்தக்கி நன் கிட்டத்தக்கி நன்றி வா கடாம் நாத யோக பிரிய ஜகனம் கிட்டத்தக்கி ஜகனம் கிட்டத்தக்கி கிட்டத்தக்கி ஜெய ஜெய ஜக ஜக சசிர விபூஷணம் ரூப பயங்கர தமருகிரஹ तृतीय सहस्र दीक्षितनाथ नटेश कौतुकम्
रूप
sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga
भड़क तक तिक तक तिंग न तुम ता तजम तरी ता जम तली जग तरी ते तजम ततरुम तक दिन तक गड़दग तक गड़दग तर गड़दुम गड़दग तक गड़दग तर गड़दुम गड़दग तक गड़दग तर गड़दुम
sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa 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 ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da da ni da ni da ma ga ma ni da ma ga ma ga re sa ni da ni sa ga ma da sa ga ma da da ni da ni sa da ni ma da ga ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da da ni da ma ga ni da ma ga ma da re sa ma ga sa ga ma da ni da ma ga ni da ma ga ma da re sa ma ga sa ga ma da ni da ma da ni da ma ga ma da Esa maga sagamada ni ramada ni ramagamada. Esa maga sagamada ni ramagamagare gamada. Esa gare madani gamada. Sani ni ramagamada ni ra. Gare sani ni ramadani sa. Sani ramayani ni sa. Is a God, Sani dani sani dani rama rama dani sa dani sani ni sa gama dana madani sama dani sani ga ni da kiri ga dani ni sa rama dani sa sani dani rama da ni rama ga rama gama dani sa Nisagamagamani Tasani Dani Ramadaga Nini Ramani Ramagaga Nagamagamagirisa Nisagamagamani Sadi Dani 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 Ramadani Sa Sani Ramaga Nidamagarisa Sagamagani Sa Salida Magadini Sa Nisaga Magadini Salida Magadini Sa Nisaga Magadini Sa
मुदाकरात्मोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकं मुदाकरात्मोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिदेवदैत्यकं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिदेवदैत्यकं नदाशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् नमामि तं विनायकम् न पेतरातिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं न मुत्सुरारिनिर्झरं न ताधिकावदुत्तरं न तेतरातिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं न मुत्सुरारिनिर्झरं न ताधिकावदुत्तरं सुरेश्वरं धीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये अनात्मरं निरन्तरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरं परात्परं निरन्तरम्
కాంతివంతకాంతకాత్మజం అచింత్య రూపమంతహీన అంతరాయ కృందనం సురంతరే నిరంతరం వసంతమేవ యోగినా తమేకదం తమేవ తం విచింతయామి సంతతం दुरन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमेकदं तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योऽन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके हृदि स्मरन् गणेश्वरं महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योऽन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके हृदि स्मरन् गणेश्वरम् अरोगतामदोषतां सुसाहितीं सुपुत्रतां समाहिरायुरष्ट भूतिरभ्युपेति सोचिरा अरोगतामदोषतां सुसाहितीं सुपुत्रतां समाहिरायुरष्ट भूतिरभ्युपेति सोचिरा
ధళం తక్కత దిగిన తోంక తై తయ్యుంత తాం హిట తక్కత తై తయ్యుంత తాం హిట తక్క తాం ది తాం హిట తక్క తై త తై హిట తక్క తాం ది తాం హిట తక్క తై త తై హిట తక్క తాం ది తాం తై tây trọng đích trọng thầy thất tây trọng đích trọng thầy thất tây trọng đích trọng thầy thất tây trọng đích trọng tây 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 ta thấy tổng với tổng ấy ta thấy tổng đấy tổng cái thật tất cả đấy
And I'm here to do a presentation on this thing right here in front of me. But before I talk about the Nepali flag, I just want to talk about myself a little bit. My name is Aryan Tresta. I'm in 10th grade, just like Ethan, and I'm 15. I currently live in Mount Airy. Anyways. So what makes Nepal's flag different? Well, other from the pretty obvious thing. For starters, other from the pretty obvious thing about the Nepali flag, it's yes. Alright, so other from the pretty big thing about the flag, the two symbols represented in white are the crescent moon, which is on the top, and the sun, which is on the bottom. The colors on the flag are also pretty symbolic. The crimson red represents the rhododendron, which is the Nepalese national flower, but also can represent bravery. The blue border around the flag represents its peace. And that's a picture of the rhododendron. So the obvious thing about the flag, it's not shaped like a rectangle like every other flag in, well, on basically Earth. There's only a couple of other exceptions. It's actually a type of flag called a double pennon, which is made up of two different pennons and is created using this ratio. Yeah, that's really complicated, but it's used to make Nepali flags. And this is what a pennon looks like. It's basically just a triangle, like you can see in the Nepali flag. And another flag that's commonly made with pennons is the Ohio state flag. There is one exception to the rectangle rule, that being this flag used in the 2016 Olympics for Nepal. Okay, so the Nepali flag has a very interesting history. It actually started off having a green border, unlike the blue border that we see nowadays, which is kind of strange, but it also has more of a triangular look, which made it look kind of like a sideways W. This was in use from 1856 to 1930. Okay, so from 1930 to 1962, the second flag was used. It contains two different human faces on both the sun and the moon, and was later removed when modernizing the flag in December of 1962. Some random fun facts about the flag. When the Indian Prime Minister came in Singapore in 2018, he used the wrong type of flag, which caused a bunch of discourse online. Nepal, just like Nepal's flag, Ohio is the only state flag that uses a double pennant and doesn't use a rectangle. In the 2020, unlike 2016, it was actually given special exceptions to the size requirements of the flag, and they used a different flag, which is pictured below in the Tibet, Nepal, the Anglo Nepal, which is like British versus Nepal, and both world wars, and was basically used instead of the actual flag. So the Nepali flag is actually really interesting when you get to learn about it. It might just seem like it has a unique shape and that's it, but it actually has quite a lot of meaning once you look into the flag itself. Well, thank you guys for listening to my presentation. I've done quite a lot of work into this.
Please put your hands together for Ariana. Yes, thank you so much for letting us know about the flag, Nepal flag. So for our passport project, we have $120 donation coming from Ms. Deborah Pierce. Thank you so much. Your name?
Sam.
San. All right, so we have $100 also from San. We have 120 from Ms. Deborah Pierce. That brings it down to 3. Then we have $100 and we have $25 coming from Nicole Fitch and another $25 coming from Mary Carson. So it means that we are down to 2. We're down to 2. Please take this, Naya. So we're down to 2. We are down to 2 passports to meet tonight's target. 2 passports. 2 passports. That will be $240. $240. 2 passports. But I know we're gonna make it. I know we're gonna make it. But at this time, let me have Miss Letitia. Miss Letitia, can I have you here just for the presentation, and I'll come with the good news. I know we're gonna make it. I know definitely we're gonna make it. Miss Letitia, yeah. So she has a very short presentation to make, and then I'll come with the good news because I know we're gonna make it to the 10th one. In the meantime, can the DJ give us some music on the background? I know we're gonna make it. I know we're gonna get the 10 passports before we leave here.
Showcase our sponsors, please. We are wrapping up and we want to apologize. This is our first time doing something like this. So we are all going through it. We don't know what the heck forgive us. It's like we have a lot to talk about, we have a lot to share, and a very limited time. But forgive us. So we want to take this time to thank every one of you, those who have come and gone. One of the things that I want to say is that when you start something and in your head things are crazy, and along the way, people come and then they send you emails, they apply, they reach out and say they want to help. That means a lot. It gives you a confirmation, an affirmation that whatever you are doing, you're not crazy. I wanna call my husband and David. David, come. David, Norte, come. David is 10. EBI is 10. David is 10. EBI is 10. It took me a long time to start EBI. But when I gave birth to him and looking for a purpose, I decided to start EBI. So he was born in June. EBI officially was registered in December 2014. That's how much EBI has been going. So he was born into EBI. And I want to thank our sponsors and donors and everybody. I want to thank the EBI students who were able to come, the parents. So we have Mama Carol Foundation. If you can start a slide, then we can do it one by one to give everybody, because it's not everyone that will buy into your vision. And when you get that, you have to thank God for these people. Mama Carol Foundation. Oh, why? Okay, so we have Adom Technology. We have next slide. Hillman's Heart, another organization. She's also a nonprofit, but she's constantly pouring to EBI. Omega does a lot. We have special memories. We have Avanor Business Solutions. We have Step of Faith LLC. Did it? Oh, what happened? We have Sweet Polly's Creation. We have Afro Mills, Glow Luxury Travel, Glow Case Events, MC Black. Who's our MC? Can we talk about MC today? We have Avina Afianyama. She's a real estate agent. So looking to buy a house, please. That's my sister, and she believes in this mission. I can't thank her enough. We have second Miss Esther. Miss Esther, please get up. I'm sorry, she's gonna be mad at me. But Miss Esther, please get up. So when you apply for a grant, those who are in the grant atmosphere, right? In a nonprofit, you can apply for a grant and they will tell you sorry. The number of sorry I received, like, even 3 weeks ago, or probably like 4 weeks, whatever, it was like we were gonna come to EDI, come to the gala, and we were gonna announce the end of Expanding Borders International. Because I was that down. I was like, money is not coming, and I can't keep on going on like this forever. And so maybe I'll just cut the loss and go get a job. That was me. And this lady right here, she was in a committee. She was in a committee. I didn't even know that in America, in the world, if you don't have anybody at the table, forget it. She was in a committee. They gave her money to distribute. And because she knows me, she gave EBI $4,500. So if that did not place her at the table, there's no way we could have even continued with this guy. And she has her own nonprofit too. And part is Psychopha African Museum. And so all these people, I'm talking about them that you can also patronize their job, their business, their mission. And so I'm like, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have Collective Game also supported. And so if I didn't mention your name, please forgive me for the sake of time. But I have these awards that I want to give to my team and the people who have been pushing us. I want to call Miss Brenda Brown. It's not a great here, but you know, this lady, it wasn't her believing in me to want to say, let me look, I spoke to people. Sorry, baby. I spoke to people and they turned down on me. And this woman said, you know what, I'll sign the paper for you. So you can stay abroad. And so today, on behalf of EBI, Tony, can you please come? He's always at the background. You want to present this? Thank you so much for supporting the mission. Thank you so much. Thank you. Akundi, are you coming? We need all of you. All the EBI team, please come. This is how we're gonna close the night. There is no way this organization could have gone on all these years without you guys. You guys give us the strength to keep going. Even when we want to shut down, your calls, your encouragement. This man, every Saturday, all of us are volunteers. And there is never a day India has ever paid us, you know. It's all volunteer work. But when these men get up, they are network engineers, and they say, we want to point to these kids. That encourages us, encourages me to get up every Saturday and go to Chick-fil-A, buy the Chick-fil-A, do this, do that to get the kids ready. These people have been the backbone. Oneida, like, I don't know how to think. Where is Gloria? Like, I might be missing some people, but I want you, Shayo, God bless you. There have been people who have come and they had to step back because of family issues, but these people have stepped in, they have helped. And I don't want anybody to think that EBI is Letitia. It's not me. It is these amazing people who have been pushing. Like when I told her, we had a meeting, and I said, I think we gotta put this thing down. And just for us to go find another job, because the number of rejections we get from grant application, even for auction, it's like it's sometimes like, wait, is it my asset? What is it? You try to figure out what is it. So when you find these people who believe in their mission, it means a lot. And so I want to call, Dr. Letitia is not here. Me, this is for you. Thank you so much. Please stop for him, please. Like, to volunteer your time all these years, wake up every Saturday to show up for these kids with no money, nothing. That is a selfless service. Anybody, like, I can't thank these guys enough. I have Amira. Come here, Amira. One of the things is that when it says knowledge transfer, we see these kids pouring into the younger ones. We see them pouring into the younger ones. Amira, as shy as she is, when we finish class, you see Amira helping clean up. You don't have to tell her anything. She just get up and she clean up. Just know that I am really proud of you. And I see you, okay? Thank you for everything. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Juliana, I'm so sad that June of this year, she'll be going to college, July. It makes me sad, but I'm very happy also. But it makes me sad that I'll be losing her very soon. But she's gonna be the EPI mentor that we need. Julie, thank you, girl. Ariane. Thank you, Ariane. Let me tell you. I remember when Ethan brought Ariane, and I didn't know how funny this boy was, okay? And even today, when we came here, and I said, what did I say? I forgot. It was, yeah, he's always throwing jab. When I say, if you're not smart, he would embarrass you. That's how he is. You got to be on your toes every time with this boy. And one thing I love about him, he loves the fact that he's from Nepal. And every chance he gets, he promotes that cultural diversity. And so I thank you, like you and Ethan and everybody is meeting UBI. Thank you, guys. Rama is always fighting me. Rama, come. So you see the artwork at the back, the EBI kids did them. And Rama said this is child labor. She says Saturdays, okay? She doesn't. Okay. I want to call one special person, Miss Caroline Dobby. She's gonna be like, why here? This is Anthony Domi's wife. And it's not every woman that will give you access to your husband. I don't know how to thank her. And when we do our cooking class, she's there to support us in cooking. But above all, like, I'm calling her husband 11 p.m., texting him, all kinds of craziness. We'll be on the phone fighting, all that stuff. And there are some people like, not this one. But this woman understands the job that we do. And it's not a day that this whole week, Tony has been in our house. Like, all this stuff, we're practicing and stuff. And my sister, please come. I know you don't want to come up. Please come. Please. Please. It's not every woman that will allow you to say, talk to your husband anytime. And above all, to believe in the mission to come and cook with us every time we are at the library. And this year we got to learn about Kenya because of him. And so I want to say thank you so much. Okay. Okay. My sister Candace, I said when I started UBI, and this was one of the people, people can see your work. You can see what you are doing. And they know your kids can benefit from it. But because it's you, they will shut the door. They can recommend you for someone. But because it is you, they will shut the door. But not this lady. She's always looking for ways to open doors, not only for me, but for women in the industry, for people. It doesn't matter what walk of life. I don't know how to explain the number of opportunities. She has become like, the domino effect. That through her, I have met so many amazing people. And since I see BPIN, and I'm just grateful to God for how far you are going. And I thank you so much. And so I'll give the mic to Tony. And even I have yours, okay? Come in. Come. I didn't even think I left his stuff. But come. He's now almost taller than me. And I don't like that. That is a problem. I'm like, you just went to high school and you just changed. But Ethan is from Taiwan. And every time Ethan travels, I get something from wherever he goes. The fact that I'm on his mind, it means a lot. And when school started, when we had a session this fall, they were messing with me. My high schoolers, they really mess with me. So I asked them, why do you guys do this to me? And they said we could be anywhere, but we are here. And it's true. When it comes to high schoolers or the youth, they can walk out of your program any day and they will not show up. And when it will keep showing up, they say, we love you. And that's why we keep showing up. And so thank you for even bringing me Ariel. Thank you so much, okay? And I have your award. I'm gonna bring it. It's like there's so much. See, yeah, now, but I'll sit here for me. Thank you. Okay. Okay, okay. Naima, come here, dear. Naima is our tech genius. Naima loves Lego. She loves building block stuff. And anytime we like troubleshooting of things, that's our girl for the class. Thank you, Naima. David, come here. I think EBI Lifetime Achievement, I won't go to this guy. He's my son, all right. But every morning, 7:30, he's out. Saturday morning, 7:30, he's out. He gets my laptop, he get the drinks, he get the cooler, he get all those things, get the car ready, and then we go to Chick-fil-A, we get a start. Every Saturday. This boy is not just, that's like, he works, and every day, it wasn't for me showing this clothes for him, he promotes EBI and wanted all of us. I'll say he has kept the organization alive because he wears EBI's t-shirt every Monday through Friday. He's wearing the t-shirt. And so, David, thank you, okay? Okay. And I want to call Gloria. Gloria, I'm sorry, like, we have never done a gala. We have never, like, this is like, how dare us? See, you want to do a gala. Gloria, where's Gloria? Is she okay? Okay, come, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Gloria. So she is she doesn't want me to say she's the event planner, but she is, okay? She'll call, did you get a cake? Did you get it? Did you get that? That's her. She will send me a checklist of check. I'm like, yeah. She calls like, hey, make sure if you have gotten this thing, check it off. I'm like, it's done. So that's her. She keeps me on my toes. Thank you, sis. Okay. Okay. And I want to call, he won't come on stage. My husband won't come, so it's okay. But this is for him. I'll give it to him. My God, not that he won't come. He's always at the background. And I want to call Mr. Nee's wife. Oh. And good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nee's wife.
We all have an all moment for Letitia.
I have my sister from New Jersey, Yvonne. Please. Thank you, guys.
These are good tears, so yeah, we're gonna give another oh for her right now. Oh, that's the Life's Achievers Award for
Thank you, guys. This is Nee's wife, and I also want to thank her for allowing her kids and husband to really support expanding boundaries. I would text her and I'm like, they were late last week. Please make sure they get up early. And she will make sure that they are there. All these people, plus all of you sitting here, I don't know how to thank you guys. Shayo, please come. Like, I don't know. I don't know how. A simple thank you is never enough. But thank you guys so much for everything. So I'm gonna give the mic to Tony. And then me for him to me.
Wow. Well, I want to start by thanking everyone for being here. I know that you had options, but you chose to be with us. Thank you so much for coming. And also, I want to give many thanks to Ms. Letitia. Like she said, we are always there on Saturday, but what is more important is the vision that she had a couple of years ago. We are here to support our vision. We are here to educate the kids and also ensure that they follow the right path. Coming every Saturday to the library to meet all these young ladies and young men, to me, it's very delighting. I'm so happy when I see them. And when they learn, that even makes me happier. I have so much to say about them, but because of time, I would limit what I have to say. Thank you all so much for coming, for always ready to learn. Okay, it is important that you learn, and for me to see you every weekend coming around happy and learning from us, that is very beautiful. Thank you so much again for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for these wonderful people who have made EBI a success. Thank you so much. You may please take your seat. I also have good news. Just like I said, I have good news. I have good news. I have good news, guys. I have good news. We made it. We made it. Yes. So we were down with 2, right? Before we went on the commercial break that gave thanks to all the people that deserve it. So at this time, the Archer family from New Jersey
have also given us one passport. So now we were down to one remaining passport. And just now we have Dorothy Rose giving us a $50. Josephine Odera also gave us $50. And so we are left with $20. Going once, going twice, $20. Who gonna give us? Oh yes, we have the $20 here. Please put your hands together for that last computer that made tonight. Guys, you are so amazing. Let's have the DJ give us one song as we get ready to socialize and call it a night. But I just want to say, I know a lot of things have come out here, and I just want to also thank every one of you. It is not easy for you to have an event that runs a little bit late from the stipulated time and still have these wonderful audience seated. It's been a pleasure tonight, and I'm so glad that we have been able to get 10, as a matter of fact, 16 new passports. We added a VIP donation of $800, and today we have 16 new passports that are in to all these kids who have never owned a passport in their lives. It's a great achievement tonight, and let us leave out here with our shoulders high, because today we made a mark in EBI's life. Thank you so much. I've been your MC. My name is MC Black. It's spelled BLAQ. You can invite me to any event of your choice, and I'll do you the service. Good night, everyone. The DJ takes over. Thank you so much. So just before you leave, we have the 360 booth outside. You can take some pictures, make some good memories tonight. Thank you so much. You guys are all. Thank you. That's how we leave it here. Huh? Thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I just got information that every one of you was given a raffle ticket. Y'all were given some raffle tickets at this point. If you have trashed your raffle tickets, you probably might not win tonight. Yes. Everybody pull your raffle tickets and get it handy. And I'm gonna call one person. We need to get a lucky winner tonight before we leave. So, who has the honor? What's your name? Mama Tamara is here to pick the raffle tickets, the winning tickets. That is if the person is here. All right. So Deborah pick the winning ticket, and it is. Hey, everybody ready? DJ, thank you. So the winning ticket number is 610. Oh, no. Wait. All right, so let us do it this way. The winning ticket number is 6570. 1 and 9. Ballerina right here. Wow. DJ, give us a music right now. Oh. That's right. That's, hey. And I know we didn't have the passport program named after her, but she picked the winning prize for the 10th anniversary. And there comes your prize, God. There comes your prize. Yes, it's Brother Brown, the phone. That's wonderful air fryer. Air fryer. Yeah. Yes, you have a dual air fryer. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Everyone just undo.
And I got you. Them see me that they love you, no. I'm sexy to me, clear. When you go, I'm the same. Okay, you understand? Let's go. Are you ready? Let's say my baby. As I did sleep on the mountain, I see oh my God, I'm feeling let's see my son. So she go back to my face. So she go telling me how she did tell me Listen, me pretty, girl, why you do me so? Although me pretty, darling, I have fallen, can't you see I'm not defeatable? And what do you know now? Baby girl, why you do me so? You say bye bye. Baby, I'm not talking about that thing you go. Listen, me pretty, girl, why you do me so? You do me so. Although me pretty, darling, I have fallen, can't you see I'm not defeatable? As I did, People comfort me something. I think it also because they don't like down, me down. I'm a me, I be the something. And I feel the choice of those. My way is to love. And my life is my job and no one is trouble. You manipulate love. And I'm not like that. Like the I'm she's so good, she's good, but all the my friend and shoulder. And I'm big, she's again. Coffee dance off. I'm something addiction. I'm just not in that's bad. Just in my life, that's a dog, I don't know, that's a time. She manipulated the power. It's all that I did. You're last, now everybody got your breakfast. Shy. Last, now everybody got your breakfast. Shy.